So when you think of the hook in arm wrestling, some of the best to ever do it, obviously John Brzenk. Then you think of guys like Matt Yashenko, Krasimir, Zoloev, maybe Devin Larratt back in the day when he used to hook a lot. But we're going to take a look at a legendary match here between Zoloev and Matt Yashenko from 2014. I came across this, and I've been reviewing a lot of old arm wrestling matches, so we're going to take a look at this match because this one was absolutely epic. It was a complete war, even with the weight difference with Matt Yashenko being heavier. But let's take a look at this match, and let's analyze the technique of both these guys. Have some of the best hook abilities, technically speaking, in the sport. So they both shoot in, trying to stay tight. Zoloev kind of goes for a hit, and then he has to readjust, comes back, and stays tight to his arm. Matt Yashenko just holding defensively. I mean, both of them are. They're just making micro adjustments, trying to get in a more advantageous position. You see Zoloev going for the surges, but Matt Yashenko is holding very solid. His endurance and technique in the hook is incredible. Look at how Zoloev went to try to transition to some type of top roll can opener here. Doesn't even budge the wrist of Matt Yashenko whatsoever. I imagine that exercise he does where he puts his arm against a pad and does the wrist curls obviously helps him because his wrist is just incredible. And this is over 10 years ago. But for Zoloev to be putting up such a good fight despite the weight difference is pretty impressive. It's hard to say what the context was of matches before this, if either of them were more tired. I mean, this says absolute. I'm guessing it's the absolute category, so each of these guys won their weight class, I'm assuming. But let's look at the restart. They had called an elbow foul, I believe, on Zoloev. So that's one foul. Here is the restart. This time Zoloev goes a little bit more outside, trying to get out of the hand of Matt Yashenko, but it does not work. Matt Yashenko a little more offensive this time. But then he's holding, trying to stay connected. Really impressive match. It looks like Matt Yashenko elbow fouled that time. Zoloev kind of pushed him off, and his elbow came off the side there. So one foul each. Very, very good match here. Let's get right to the restart here. Each of them have one foul. Much more offensive on the start from Matt Yashenko. But still, Zoloev getting the stop, and they're just having to grind it out in the hook. Completely stuck at center table, but who's going to gas out first is the question. Look at that surge. But Matt Yashenko holding tight there. They're starting to get that lactic acid build up like crazy. To where I'm sure they can barely feel their fingers at this point. Matt Yashenko shakes his head that he can't win this already, but then he finally wins it. Looks like Zoloev was just gassed out at that last point. He couldn't fight anymore. He's probably just completely gassed out, even though it looks like he kind of let it up. But, I mean, that's like a minute-long match. That'll happen to you. Absolutely epic match. Let's look at a couple comments. Matt Yashenko, one of the best Russian pullers of all time. I think Zoloev is in lower weight division, and considering that Ivan is one of the best in his division, I would say he's pretty fucking strong. That's for sure. One of the best fights I've seen. They seem to have the same strength, but Zoloev is more aggressive, and Ivan is strong in the static hook. Never seen someone successfully top roll Ivan. His supination is on another level. We're going to see how Dave Chafee is going to approach this match against Matt Yashenko. I think it'll be very interesting. Is he going to approach it the same way he did against Sagov, where he's kind of dragging back pretty offensively? very offensively. I mean, he's known for his side pressure, of course. So we'll see how this match turns out. But I wanted to share this old school match. Let me know what other matches you want me to review, and hit like and subscribe for more content, guys. Appreciate it.